Figure number 5. I am now looking for the shapes that make up this figure. So I see a rectangle here in the middle and a triangle above and a triangle below. And those triangles are the same size. My height is 4, my height is 4, my base is 10, my base is 10. So, to find the area of a rectangle, we do length times width. And area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height. Area of a rectangle is length times width. Length, width, and 10 times 4 is 40. Now we're going to put in area of the triangle. So area of a triangle equals 1/2 base times height. I'm going to take 1/2, my base is 10, my height is 4, and I'm going to solve that problem. 1/2 of 10 is 5 times 4 is 20. Now, if I know that this triangle and this triangle are the same, I can just double this. So the area of the second triangle is also going to be 20. So I'm going to add those together for the total of 40 for the triangles. So now I have rectangle and triangles, and I need to add them together. So I'm going to do 40 plus 40 equals 80. And then I need a label. So my label again is going to be centimeters, and area labels are square. So square centimeters. And that's problem number 5. Now I have to draw problem number 6. Problem 6 is a rectangle. And label its parts. 10 centimeters, 3 centimeters, 4 centimeters, and 6 centimeters. All right, so here's my figure drawn and labeled. I'm going to look for my shapes that make up this figure. So again, I have a rectangle, and I have a triangle. Rectangle is going to be length times width. Area of a rectangle equals length times width. My length is 10, my width is 4. And 10 times 4 is 40. Area of a triangle, 1/2 base times height. Now I have a height that was given to me, it's 6, so I'm going to put it in where the H is. I'm going to put my half in, but I don't know what the base is, so I have to take what I know. If this whole piece is 10 and this piece is 3, what's going to be left over? So 3 plus something equals 10, and that's going to be 7. So I'm going to put that in here. You can see that my drawing is not to scale. This should be smaller, but this part's going to be 10. So I'm going to do 1/2 times 7 times 6. I'm gonna wait a second while you do that math, and then we will compare answers. Okay, I'm going to use the commutative property and move my 6 over by my 1/2. So I can do 1/2 times 6 and then times that by 7. 1/2 of 6 is 3, and 3 times 7 is 21. Now I have both my areas and need to combine them. So I have 40 plus 21, and that equals 61. And I need a label. So, I look up, they're talking about centimeters, so they're going to be square centimeters. All right, hopefully you did all right with the we do part and you did those problems while I did them, so that now you're ready to do independent work in the form attached.